Hello, everybody. In today's segment, we're just gonna call Coffee with the Chazzy. And that's good. These little ones, I don't know about the porcelain in them. They get a little stained. But anyway, I wanted to talk about rain just a little bit today. Because the problem with this rain is that it takes these damn races away from us damn race fans. And we want to watch some damn racing. And then, you know, being involved in track management for, 4, 5, 6 years, I got to learn about how rain can do more than just make the pits too wet for the trailers to drive on. That it could do more than just deter fans away. That it can destroy a racing surface and make it unsafe. And in this world of pillows and fire suppression systems, and safety should be number one. Now, I still say it is a race car, not a safe car. I got one guy I've argued with for about a month. He believes that the hybrid neck restraint system should be banned. He's a medical administrator, actually, deals with a lot of medical professionals. And he goes, those hybrid neck restraints are not going to do the job. They're just not. He says it has to do something with actually, functioning right with the snapping of the neck, because they're just not secured properly like the ones that go all the way over the shoulder. That's what he says. I argue and say it's belts being tight that determines on if that hybrid or if the shoulder strap one actually works. Regardless, I am the type of guy, I want to see the damn race no matter what. And if these boys don't want to go out onto the damn racetrack because it's a little damn rough, well, get your damn pussies in a bag and head out the damn pit gate. Because that's about all your fucking helmet is carrying. A big-ass pussy. But when it comes to the truth to power situation, I've got to learn that outside of track management. Since being out of that industry for 6 years. And in that 6 years, one of the reasons I left track management was seeing how the power works. And sometimes, buddy, it ain't all about racing. Sometimes it's about that whip. And when I say whip, what do I mean? I mean money. Of course, if you haven't heard what I've been saying for 6 years. Traditionally in human history, if you wanted to get someone to do something that they didn't want to do, women exploited for sexual activity, men exploited for their labor. If you haven't figured that out yet, in this system, whatever system you want to call it, women exploited for their looks and their bodies and their sex. Men exploited for labor. Smart people use the women to make you kill yourself to go get the big house and the big car and to labor yourself and get the money to attract the woman. They use it as a lure. That's what they do. Very smart system that we have here, using our basic human instincts to keep us going round and round in circles. But that whip in today's society, to get you to do something you don't want to do all day long, it's called money. And that's what the new whip is. And the masters out there, the smart ones know that. The dumb ones just think they're smart. I think the smart ones recognize it and change how they operate. Now, you had a situation at I-55 last night where, more than likely, when considering track conditions, if you were at your weekly event, if you were at a regional series event, if you were in a situation where there wasn't pre-sale tickets on the line, and there wasn't a bunch of money on the line, and invested in everything like that, that I-55 track would have canceled at 4:35 o'clock. Because they would have went to go try to roll that fucking track in, and they're seeing ruts in the speedway that you could put your damn whole half body in. They would have never raced it if it was a normal, conditional weekend. But since it's World of Outlaw weekend, and we don't know how all these World of Outlaw shows operate, for the record, some of them are half invested by the Outlaws, some of them are track rented by the Outlaws, some of them are promoters, fully paid shows, some of them are promotional groups coming in, working with the Outlaws, promotional groups renting the track, paying this, doing that, paying the Outlaw. There's a lot of, there's only one way to know about the I-55 financial situation, that's to actually ask the people who don't talk to me. Because I say too much truth and they don't want me to expose their powers. But regardless, because all this money was involved, they ran this fucking race. They didn't give a damn about the safety aspect. We got too much money on the line. Look at these tickets. Look at this money we gonna make. We going. Who gives a damn? Send them off into the fence and tear that son of a bitch down. I want my money, boy. Get out there and work. Drive. You know, and there's people who see it just like I do in this scenario. They see it exactly how I see it. And some of them take a week off from racing. You know, some of them take a week off from racing because they see how the master is driving the ship and they don't like it. But that threat of losing that money, losing that whip that is psychologically taking over modern society is the reason they stay a-mushing. So I've always been under the belief of we got to get this damn race no matter what. And like I said, pussies in a bag, load them up and leave. You had a situation at Wayne County earlier in the year that looked just as bad. Just as bad, but money, fans, the financial situation is why this is happening. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's about plus and minus in the bank account. Reds or blacks. Because you know when you're in the black, you're in the green. You're in the good in banking. I don't think that these people in power even like it either. They're just really smart. That's why I'm always continuously learning, because when you believe that you are smart, you have finished that job of learning. And that makes you kind of dumb. And at this point throughout my learning, I do not believe that the show should always go fucking on because of what we got last night. It wasn't quality of show that was needed. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. That wasn't the goal. That wasn't what was important, what we are displaying to America outside of St. Louis, a big giant metropolitan on Kenny Schrader's I-55. It ain't about what we showed the world, our product. That ain't nothing about last night was about showing a product. It wasn't about putting out the souffle on the fucking table. So what was it about? Why are we going green in those situations? Simply fact, it's the money. Now, some people say to talk like that, that's dumb business, man. I can't believe. Well, yeah, it's how business are. Okay, yeah, oh. Okay. All you fans of capitalism need to look into the ending stages of it and how it operates in those ending stages. Because choices like this is signs of that. It's signs of the crumbling economy. So you want to support destruction of not only race cars on the racetrack, but psychoanalyzing the economics of the situation? You want capitalism to end then, huh? Because that's kind of how, when you're making that decision for the business and the money, that's the final stages, buddy. That's the final stages, smart guy. You have to involve moralistic ideologies behind your choices for the betterment of the society. In this situation, your society is your racing series. And if you're making those choices based on the money, more so than the boys and men and women that you are supposed to support and you're supposed to have their back and they're supposed to have yours, then you are not going to succeed in that economic circle. You're not going to have respect. You're going to have slaves. That's the difference between some of these people, because some people have warriors that they lead and that they take care of and make smart decisions. Kings, real kings. They get it. Some of these people don't. And I'll tell you what, warriors are ready to go to war with you. Slaves are waiting to go to war against you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, might be why you have the High Limit Sprint Car Series. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I think. That's a little coffee with the Chazzy scenario. I can't believe what the fuck I saw last night. I was watching it like, why did they race? Oh yeah, the money. And me looking at it this way is why I'm able to talk about the things that I do, because I've been able to remove the monetary situation out of it and look at the people, the things that matter, that exist, not the manipulational tool that gets one to go against another. But if you want to play the game, all right. High limit then. 23K, bitch. Tuesday. See ya. Come make some money. You want the master says, oh, this, that, and the other? Well, watch this. You know, the funny thing about certain organizations out there, Most organizations die because of generational wealth. First generation creates something great. Second generation manages the success of the first one. The third generation usually destroys it. There's a lot of reasons for that, but Ted Johnson built something great. Second generation was maintaining it. This generation is making some decisions. It looks like to me it's going to lead to the same generational wealth issues that most businesses in the world end up dealing with. This is usually the generation where it sells out to a big conglomerate. I don't know if that's a bad or a good idea. Apparently, there's something out there for sale for $70 million right now. Apparently. So maybe even they recognize the issues that they have. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coffee with the Chazzy. Sorry, more thoughts. They just keep coming. And my stuff here is about authenticity, not bullshit. Okay. Just what I think. All this is what I think. All of what I just said could be completely wrong and exaggerating and all this bullshit. It's just what I think. Enjoy the show. The Chaz show. This Chaz thing that y'all like. That my name is Chaz. Everybody started, hey, Chaz, the Chaz. Yeah, long live the Chaz. Because I just got on here and said what I thought and didn't care what the master's whip would do. I didn't care. And I still don't. If you think I ain't got it in me to say no to your money and your power and your control in exchange for the truth, I'm just like SRX and Paul Tracy, buddy. You got another thing coming. Another thing coming. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like the video. Comment below, what do you think about this whole scenario? As always, be sure to subscribe. My eyes and hair do look a little weird because I did just wake up a minute ago. Even though this video may come out later today, it's like 7:30 in the morning. So I just had to get this off my mind. I just had to. I just had to. We are going to be going into the Knoxville week if we can survive Knoxville week. And we're going to be live in the damn concourse area. I got me a microphone on the way. So be ready to smell what the Chaz is motherfucking cooking. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you at the track. And until next time.
This is how we ride. This is how we do.